Today's guest on the Henthorn Media Podcast is Josh and Lindsey of Josh and Lindsey Photography. I met him about 2 years ago at a wedding I was shooting, and immediately I was like, yes, you are the nicest people I've ever met. Please, let's be friends forever. On this podcast, we had the Pomegranate Martini. Lindsey brought the most beautiful garnish and some treats. She's apparently the most amazing chef, which I was embarrassed because after the podcast, we made tacos and I had to try to compete, and I'm pretty sure I lost. They're just awesome photographers, great people. We talked everything, wedding photography and relationships, life. You know how it goes on this podcast if you've been listening at all. I really enjoyed this episode. It's more of a hang with them than anything, and it was just a great time. If you want to know exactly how to make the pomegranate martini that we had, here's the recipe. A bottle of vodka, some triple sec, today we're using Cointreau, some pomegranate juice, some simple syrup, and half a lime. Start off with some ice in your shaker, and we're going to do 3 ounces of our vodka. Today we are using Tito's. Next, a half ounce of your triple sec or Cointreau, 3 ounces of your pomegranate juice, just a half ounce of our simple syrup, and we're going to do half ounce of our lime, which is basically just do half a lime. I usually like to do this trick where I give the lime the little turn to squeeze again. Don't over squeeze the lime, but get as much as you can. Next, give it a vigorous shake. Condensation, it's cold enough. Next, grab your martini glass and give it a single strain pour. This is beautiful. This drink was absolutely delicious. I think this was Lindsey's recommendation. It was super good. There you have it, the pomegranate martini. Garnish with a lime or a mint leaf or a flower, whatever you got. Either way, enjoy. All right, the slowest cheer of all time. Cheers, guys. Hey.
Oh.
Come on.
Oh, that was me.
That was you.
Yikes.
Let's go.
That's okay.
First spill on the show.
You got it over me.
Pomegranate martini.
Pomegranate-tini.
Let's do it. Oh, that sounds cooler.
Ooh, that's good. I like it.
Oh, that's nice.
Ooh.
That's nice.
As we said when we were making it, might be the girliest drink.
Mm-hmm.
Close second is the we were doing some espresso martinis.
Oh, those are pretty girly. Yeah.
Super girly, but
Yeah.
so good.
I love espresso
So
martinis.
good. But this just with the pomegranate and the other ingredients, it's a little girly. Most booze.
Yeah.
So we were saying might be
Not surprising.
Might be the toughest cocktail
There
we've
you go.
had. Yeah. And you brought over some strawberry mint.
I did. Yes, that's our garnish.
That's so cool. Do you have that just for cocktails? Do you have a whole garden?
Well, I have a whole garden of herbs, and I've been getting really into gardening to Josh's demise because I've been putting him to work a lot.
Yes. Building a fence.
I just built a fence.
Yeah, so she went on Facebook for Marketplace.
Uh-huh.
She's like, oh, look at these cool filing cabinets. So we went and bought them and picked them up. But the guy was like, these are from World War II.
Wait,
and they were so heavy.
So heavy. And I had, they were so heavy. And I couldn't lift anything, so he had to do it all by himself.
Yeah, thank goodness the guy helped us put it in the car. So.
Honeydew list. That's where I got my filing cabinet. Some Facebook Marketplace warehouse. It's always sketchy.
He
But it's
couldn't see the
cheaper.
vision, but he loves it now.
It looks nice.
Man, am I right?
Yeah, I know.
And I get to eat the food from it, too.
That's right.
Thanks for being the first dual.
Of course.
Yeah.
We're excited to be here.
Feel
Thanks for
bad.
having us.
You guys got to share a mic and all that.
It's okay. We like being close.
Yeah, I was gonna say the first to have someone try 2.
Yes.
This is the best case scenario.
Definitely.
I was talking to a future guest, and he was like, maybe I'll come on with this. He's got like a cinematographer friend. He's like, maybe we'll come on at the same time. I'm like, maybe, but
Maybe next
it could be
year.
bad. Yeah, maybe next year. I'm doing 2 tomorrow. I was like, I'll see how that goes. This is working great.
Well,
They're just friends.
still-
They're going to have to be really close. They got to be really romancing over here.
This might be like, you can do 2, but you have to be husband and wife. Yeah, this drink is delicious. Where did you?
So
First have
actually,
one?
Josh and I, we didn't really grow up around alcohol very much. Neither of our families drank. And so my first kind of exposure was, of course, being a bartender.
You were a bartender.
Well,
Did
not,
I know
not
this?
quite. I was
like, I don't know this.
I was a
Secret life.
waitress, and we made our own drinks. So we didn't have bartenders, so we made our own drinks. And this was one of the cocktails we would make all the time. So shout out to Farmhouse.
Is this slightly like your recipe?
No. This is just from the internet.
just the interwebs. It's really good. I hope that I did it justice.
It's delicious.
There's always like weird pressure, like having someone over. Like whenever anyone comes over to your house, that first 30 minutes, even as nice as you guys are, you're like, are they good? Is everything okay?
We're a little weird sometimes.
You guys are like the nicest, chillest people ever. And then I gotta like make the cocktail and still do the small talk. And is everyone cool? Sorry, I'm taking 12 minutes.
Okay.
We are making an extra drink today, so.
An extra drink today.
Yep.
It's really pretty.
Yeah.
It's really good. Like I said, on the girly side, which I'm not opposed.
Yeah.
Pina coladas are one of my favorites.
That's a little more girly.
I think it is.
Yeah.
But again, this is like 3 ounces of vodka,
Yep.
half ounce of, what's the other thing I just bought?
Cointreau. I don't even know how to say it.
I got scared to say it. I always pronounced it Cointreau.
Like you're kind of going Hispanic there.
But
I
that's
think.
how my dad said
Triple
it.
sec.
And
We'll call it that.
Yeah,
It's the same thing.
Fancy triple sec. The older I get, the more I realize my dad just mispronounces things and just commits to it and does not care.
People don't know.
We were playing golf last week. Yeah, people don't know. And we were paired up with this new guy. He's like, hey, my name's Noah. I'm like, nice to meet you. And we're playing a couple holes. And he's like, I think his name's Noah, but maybe not. And he hits a good shot. And my dad's like 50 yards away from him. He goes, nice shot, Noel. I'm like, oh, his name's Noel. And I go to my dad. I go, is his name Noel? And he goes, I don't know. Like, did not care.
Not
like no pressure. And then I asked him, like, is your name Noah? He's like, yeah. I'm like, okay. He was like dead
Yep.
wrong.
He just went with it. He was like, yeah, that sounds right.
But that's the confidence that I want, is like what my dad has, of just like,
Yeah.
doesn't care.
Yeah.
You know, like I'm trying to get better at memorizing names and just, I don't know, be a better person. But he's like in his early 60s where he's like, nah.
No, I think
Whatever.
it's a total normal thing.
Yeah, names are not my thing.
I actually, I'm a hairstylist as well.
Yes.
And
You're very good. You did my wife's hair and
I
she
did.
looks way better.
she's beautiful. She
Wait,
doesn't
I
need
don't
her
know
hair
how we
done.
should take that.
She doesn't need her hair done.
She looked terrible and now she looks
Wow.
great.
Wow.
You did a really good job.
Thank
though.
you.
Yeah.
But I always actually, like, when people come see me, when they come back, like maybe, I don't know, 9 weeks later, I'm like, who is this person? So I started taking notes, like little trigger points.
Smart.
Like, oh, this lady's a nurse, or, oh, she works at this place, or, you know, she has a kid named Jonah. I don't know.
And just try to relate it. I heard this kind of hurt because I always phrased myself like, oh, I'm just bad at names.
Yeah.
I'm just bad at it. And then someone said, it was like a TikTok or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, you're not bad at it. You just don't care. And I was like, oh no. And they were
Wow.
right. Because it's like, if someone gave you $1 million to remember Steven, could you remember it? It's like, I would never forget
No.
his name.
100%.
You know,
Yeah.
so I'm like, to a certain degree, it's maybe, I don't think it's that I don't care. It's like especially on wedding days,
Yeah, you're busy.
your mind is like in 1,000 spaces.
Oh, how many
you
times
know?
have you gone up to
Oh
a
my
wedding
gosh.
coordinator and you're like, oh, hi, I'm Lindsay. What's your name? Oh, this is, I don't know, Sebastian.
I
And I immediately,
And 1
it's like
minute later.
Yeah, I forget their name as they're telling
I
me
forget it
Yeah.
instantly. I think I'm too like self-conscious about like a good impression, the handshake, the smile, the quick joke, and then I'm like, who the hell are you? So I'm always re-asking.
Yep.
Yeah.
Like 5 minutes later, like, I'm so sorry. Is it Josh? And like, yeah, I'm like, got it.
Something with the J.
Yeah, and then after that, I'm good.
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
yeah, we do weddings.
We do weddings.
We do.
You guys are photographists.
Photographers. I actually
I
like
like
to
that
call
name.
Josh. I like to call Josh a filmer.
A filmer.
A
Yes.
filmer. That's cool.
Yes.
How did that come about?
Josh actually hates the term videographer.
It's kind of frowned upon.
Yeah, I did not know that.
I didn't know that either until I put it on all my business cards.
Oh, dang.
And then the internet's like, if you're a videographer and not a cinematographer or director or whatever you want to call it, like, you're a loser. And I was like,
Yeah.
But then, like, is being a cinematographer, is that too bougie? Is that like...
See, I
No.
think that sounds a little bougie, but
Yeah.
like, I almost said, like, in an email, like, cinematographer, that's what I am. But I'm like, but am I? Because cinematographer sounds like you work on a film set,
Yes.
right?
But I mean, like, Josh graduated from film school with like a 4.0. So can't you like justify that?
3.97.
Oh, I'm sorry.
you're a liar.
I'm gonna brag on my husband.
It's true.
100%. I love that you said 4.0, which I fully believe. And you were like 3.95. You're so modest. But for that example,
Yeah.
cinematographer, you went to film school.
I did.
That's legit.
Well, I don't know if it's exactly a film school. It's a film program.
That count, dude. I went to the community college.
I did community
I
college.
didn't go to college.
I think that's the smartest thing you can do. I'm like, I wouldn't say very, but I'm like low key anti-college at the moment.
I'm a little bit.
Right?
It's too expensive.
It's too expensive.
It shouldn't be as expensive.
No, let's not go down that road.
Let's go not go down that road.
I mean,
Yeah, I was about to go.
We could go down
sidetrack
that
there.
road.
We could talk about that forever.
We could sidebar, but film school.
Yes.
Like that's you weren't taking math classes like I was.
For my pre-stuff, I had to.
Yeah.
And I hated it.
Yeah, dude, I had
With
to
everything
take
inside of me.
math it took me 6 years. I know.
Meanwhile-
I was working. Yeah, it took a minute, but
Yeah.
all 6 years of college was math. So I got a business degree.
Oh, yeah.
So
Okay.
it was brutal. So at least after like your associates or whatever it was all art.
Well, even like when I was in high school, I hated math. I would do it let's do it. I'm going to do it one way. And the teacher would be like, how did you get this answer? Well, here's how I did it. Well, that's not the right way to do it. Well, what does it matter? I still got the right answer.
We all arrived at the same destination.
Do I need calculus going to the grocery store? I need plus, minus.
Not with ChatGPT.
Yeah. Well,
Right? You're never going to grow up with a calculator in your pocket.
no.
Yeah.
Whoops.
Till 2000.
I think what all that taught me, because I'm not using the what is it even called? Pythagorean theorem or formulas, all that stuff, but it taught me maybe problem solving.
Yeah.
Maybe.
That's a good one.
Maybe. Yeah, I think I'm just being pretentious. It was worth it.
Have you ever used an Excel spreadsheet? I mean, that's all formulas.
I do use Excel.
Love
I
it.
kind of.
I'm a nerd for Excel.
She is a
You
big
are.
nerd for
I
Excel.
am.
We talked about this before with
Yep.
our budgeting.
I am a budgeter.
Gosh, there's a lot I want to get into.
There's a lot of different roads with us.
Yeah.
We need an
Well,
intro.
it's nice like having like friends on, and like the last guest, I met him once before, so it's kind of like complete open,
Yeah.
open book. But it's like, yeah, we've had talks before, but
Yeah.
you guys are crushing it. And like, what I want to get out of the podcast is like talking creatives. You guys
Yeah.
are doing it full time. You do hair as well. Like, I feel like you guys are living like the artistic life,
We kind of are.
which
trying.
which is amazing.
It took us a while to get there, though.
Yeah, I don't know quite how to set it up, but how
Yeah.
did you guys get to this spot you're at now? We're outsider looking in. It's like cute house, you two, weddings, hairstylist. Like I think a lot of people would envy that setup. How did it happen?
It was definitely a journey.
You want to start?
Yeah.
I don't know. Where do we
Sure, I'm
start?
like, where
Where do we start? Yeah, I was super open.
Josh
into
and I were
question.
both like working regular, normal jobs. I was needing a change in work, and he hated going and doing like 9 to 5, same stuff every day. He wanted something new and different. And we were shooting like senior photos and doing things like that. And he
kind of dipping your toes.
yeah,
in. Yeah.
he had been doing it for a while. He even did like a few like videos for weddings like way back in the day. And,
Oh, dang.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I kind of told him, I was like, you really should get into weddings because you want to quit your job. And I was like, if you want to, make better money, that would be the way to do it. So we're like, let's just try it. So it was my roommate's mom.
How long ago was this roughly?
This was in 2022,
Oh, so not that long ago.
the beginning of the year.
Oh,
Yep.
dang.
Yeah, that was our
I
first
thought you guys
wedding.
been doing this for like a decade.
No, it was February of 2022.
Wow.
He's been
right
doing.
after we got married, right?
No, it was right before.
Okay.
It was right before we got engaged.
Also, 2022 feels like 6 months ago. I kind
Yeah.
of forget
Yes.
that's over 3 years ago.
Yeah.
But still.
Yeah. So yeah, we did our first wedding, and then we did our second wedding, and I was like, I kind of like this, and Josh was like, I kind of like the money.
Yes.
Wedding money.
Yeah.
Did you? Because you went to film school.
Uh-huh.
Did you have to like? Did Josh have to show you how to shoot? Or you said you were kind
Oh.
of dabbling with it, like.
I've always loved photography.
Okay.
My dad was kind of a little amateur photographer, and he had tons of film cameras that he would just like. He had this big giant bag that we still don't know what happened to it, but it had all these beautiful film cameras in it, and I would take him out and shoot like little blurry bunnies when I was a kid, and then
It's called art.
yes. And then Josh taught me more of like how to shoot in manual mode and things like that. And then we just I learned lighting just from watching him and just kind of went from there. But yeah, we started working together, and then it was like 6 months later, he quit his job.
That's insane.
Yeah, it is a little insane. And actually
That kind of upsets me a little. Like that's incredible.
Mm-hmm.
Like 6 months later, like we're going for it.
yeah,
That's so cool.
we did it a little scared. but
We did it very scared. I did it very scared.
yeah, Josh did it very scared.
But you did it.
I knew he could do it. I mean, I had already quit my job in January of that year and went to hair school. And so
Gotcha.
then 6 months later, he quit his job. And
Incredible.
thankfully, we were in a good financial position. Like, you know, I know you like to talk about work-life balance and
Yes.
stuff like that. I think it's really important for us. It was really important that if we can live like no one else now, then later we can live like no one else. So we really were tight with our money. And
Was that a Ramsey quote?
That's a
okay,
Ramsey quote.
I forgot if we were drinking
yes.
the same Kool-Aid. All
yes.
right.
And I've always wanted to pay off my house. It's been like a goal of mine for many, many years.
Yes.
And I got set back a few years ago. And then when Josh came in the picture, he was like, "Oh, I'm all for this." So
That's huge. You guys like communicating like the same page.
Yeah.
Like
Yep.
let's make it happen.
Yeah,
Which I
so-
think is half the battle.
It is.
Yes,
Yeah, you
it
have to
is.
be able to be on the same page because, I mean, it's hard. Like, nobody wants to cut back on things, you know, eating rice and beans and stuff. It's like not
We're
fun.
so bad at eating out. Like
Oh, I love eating out. It's my favorite
It's
thing
like
to do.
like Mexican takeout or like
Yep.
if I'm happy or sad, I'm like let's get a pizza.
Yeah.
It's bad. Yeah. So
It's normal.
yeah. I didn't know if that would be off topic or not, but
Yeah.
if
Yeah, it's on topic.
you guys paid off your house.
We did.
That's incredible.
We actually paid off. We both quit our jobs. We paid for hair school, and we paid off our house the following year.
What year did you pay off your house?
Last year.
No.
2020.
I thought it was the year, but 2023. I thought.
I think it was 2024.
So just shortly after, but it was like close.
Yeah, it was like
Yeah.
we quit our jobs and then like maybe
year
a
and a
year
half.
later
Yeah.
we paid off our house, which was like really incredible. I mean, such a blessing.
Did you find it like a little bit kind of like maybe we'll make this leap after the house is paid off for a little more security? Because you guys were that close, still took the leap of faith to do this creative thing full time and then paid off your house.
Yeah.
So was there any like mental wrestling or
for sure.
like, oh, let's wait or let's not do it? But you guys kind of
go.
just went for it.
Yeah, as I was a big saver. I am still a big saver.
Are you the spender?
Oh yeah. No, actually,
As you're
not
sipping
totally
a martini?
true.
Oh yeah.
It's so true.
yeah. No,
So true.
I actually am quite a saver too.
Yeah, but she,
I had already
that's why
paid
she
off
keeps the budget
a bunch of my
because
house. Yeah.
yeah. So she'll like, well, here's how much budget we have for the month to go out to eat. Let's go out to eat tonight.
That's me.
Yeah.
It's getting bad.
I'm like,
yeah.
are you sure? Let's take a look at the budget. She's like, don't worry, I just did the budget. Let's go out to eat.
She's like, don't look at it. We're getting burritos.
yes.
Um,
More than that. Let's go get some steak.
let's get some steak.
Okay. I'm a little foodie. That's not.
You are.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, you picked the cocktail and
Yeah.
nailed it. I'm terrified. We're making tacos after this.
gonna be
This is like a
delicious.
whole night. I hope it's good. I practiced last night to make sure it didn't completely suck.
Yep.
But that was a big thing for myself before going full time. Is we're working on paying off our house.
Yeah.
So we did the whole Dave Ramsey debt snowball. We paid off the credit cards, locked them up.
Yeah, that's
We
amazing.
Paid off the
Wait,
cars.
locked them up or cut them up?
We got rid of them, so I
Okay.
guess cut them up. I think we locked one up. It's expired. I don't know. We don't have them in our wallets.
Okay, there you go.
Yeah.
They're gone.
They're gone.
And I never liked them. I never had a credit card before I was
Yeah.
married. If you want to break the fourth wall, you can just look at the camera. I never had a credit card before we were married.
Yeah.
And then we got married, and my wife's like, "Let's get a credit card
Yeah.
because you need it," you know. And
You
I
get
was
those
like,
points, man. It's so
got the points.
It's so
It's
enticing.
what my dad does. You know, it's what my
Yep.
brothers do. I was like, okay, fine. And then before we knew it, and we got married at 25,
Oh yeah.
we would have $3,000 to $5,000 on the credit card
Just like that.
almost every month.
Yeah.
And there was like a phrase in our house of just like, if a bill came or something unexpected came, oh, just put it on the credit card. Mm-hmm. It was one of those things. And then our come to Jesus moment was COVID happened.
Yep.
And we had a 6-month baby, 6-month-old baby. How old she was. We had her in August. So this was like March 2020.
Yep.
I went to Schnucks to get some groceries. This is like late March where things started to get kind of weird.
Yeah.
I got there at 6 a.m. when they opened. The store was packed.
Oh my gosh.
Wow.
There was no produce. And so I had to shop like in the center aisles for like frozen goods. Like, oh my gosh, like this is terrifying. We had money on the credit card, no budget, and like no like emergency fund. Like we have
Yeah.
like the 401k and like long-term savings, but as
Yep.
far as like actual like if something bad like no plan.
Yeah.
You know, and I'm like, all right, I gotta figure this out. you know, so that's when I got obsessed with the budgeting thing. And just tried my best for 2 years, and then found Ramsey
Yep.
like 2021, and then got obsessed with that and budgeting and all that stuff. So now
Yeah.
we're through all the debt snowball stuff, and we're working
That's
on the house.
amazing.
We're trying. Thank you. We're not at your level yet, but we're making like steady
takes time.
progress. And
We don't have kids, we got that.
yeah, that's why, guys. Like
Yeah.
it's the kids. Definitely
It's
not.
the kids.
But it's like it's my long-winded way of saying like we're just trying to get to the point where if I could go full time,
Yep.
which I did about 7 months ago, I wasn't gonna do it until I paid off the house.
Yeah.
That was my thing.
Yeah.
Once I pay off the house, then I can jump.
No.
And then
Gotta jump.
and it was just one of those things where I was like, it was Chris Daly, another video friend of mine.
Mm-hmm.
We were doing some commercial work,
Yeah.
and I go, I think I'm gonna quit in April of 25. You should quit in January. And I was like, no, that's way too soon. There's no way. And then it just proceeded. I quit.
like this friend.
I quit. Yeah, he's like, just quit now, and then I quit in Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
You
That's
know?
amazing.
But thank you. But all that to say, like, it's crazy. Like, you guys thought maybe we should pay off the house, and you just do it, and then it's fine.
We did it a little scared, for sure. We actually had we had a decent amount of savings just from starting the business. We wanted to make
Sure.
sure we could be okay for a little while if we didn't make money, and so
Right, yeah.
we ended up
Emergency fund.
exactly.
Yeah.
And then I was like, we have way too much money in here. Like, let's just do it. We need to pay off our house.
That was a baller sentence.
so-
We have way too much money
way too
here.
much money here. I'm like, what are we saving for? Like the apocalypse? Like our money's
Yeah.
gonna be no good anyways. So we ended up like just paying it off, and I mean, no regrets.
That's
Yeah.
legitimately like my biggest goal.
Yeah.
Is to pay off the house right now. How does that feel? Like you have no you have no bills.
I mean,
I
yeah.
mean, we have bills.
You have bills, but you have no debt. Is
No
what I
debt.
should
Yes,
say.
correct.
I don't know why I said bills. You have no debt. You paid off the house. Like when you guys
Yeah.
did you do the whole like barefoot in the yard thing that he keeps talking about?
No.
No, we didn't do that.
I'm
What
totally
was that?
doing it.
I don't know if I've heard that
He
one.
keeps saying that. He's like, you pay off your house, you take your shoes off, you walk in the yard with your bare feet. That's your land. Like it's a little good.
Oh, and it feels.
Right,
It
yeah.
feels supposed to feel different.
It's supposed to, yeah. It's
Okay.
supposed to feel different. That's what it is. But you paid it off. Like, did you guys
Yeah.
like celebrate? Was it kind of uneventful?
It felt a little uneventful.
At the same time, for me, it felt just strange. Like I walked out going, "That was it."
Did you
I just
actually
paid off the house.
go
Okay.
to like the mortgage place and do it, or
We
did you
did.
Yeah.
We
Oh
did.
no way! Okay,
We
cool.
actually went and got a check from the business account, and we drove to Chase. That's where we had our mortgage, and we like took it in there. And I was like, I went to the teller and I said, "We're paying off our mortgage today," and I was like, so excited. And they're like, "Okay."
Yeah, like no confetti, no celebration.
I was like, "Where's the big check?"
Yeah,
It's so weird.
fun.
It's so weird because like for you guys, that's like, some humans never do what you guys
Yeah.
did. So you're doing it. There's like the butterflies, like it's happening. Like you changed your life forever.
Yeah.
You know, and then other people just don't care.
We're still trying to change our life. I feel like
Yeah.
The mindset around
Sure.
money is really difficult. Like
Yeah.
now that we don't have a mortgage, we have a little bit more freedom. I mean, we don't make a ton of money, but we're okay. But we've kind of been changing a little bit of our mindset around money lately. You want to talk about that?
yes. Have you
Yeah.
heard?
What does that mean?
Have you heard of the book Die with Zero?
No. What's the name of it?
Die with Zero.
Die with zero.
Yes.
Are you guys spending all your money?
We are actually.
It's just 180s. Like we bought a mansion. It's going
Yep.
awesome. Yeah.
Can we
Please.
bump some money off you? For some
Yeah,
drinks on the way home?
guys.
No, we want to spend our money without debt, though.
I don't want to brag, but I do have in my bank tens of dollars.
Tens of dollars, I
You
know.
guys can have some. I don't mind.
Does that go to dinner?
I got some Hamiltons for you. I'll tell you what. Yeah, so we're having tacos later.
Yep.
And just to make you guys feel bad, I went to Schnucks,
Okay.
bought all
Classic.
the stuff. It's just like simple produce and some
Yep.
chicken. Way more expensive than just buying tacos from
We could
a
have bought
restaurant,
tacos.
right?
Yes. Yep.
It's like, but I do like cooking. But
Yeah.
you think you would think it should be like half the cost when you do it yourself. It's more time, more money, and
More dishes.
more dishes.
Way more dishes.
I was talking to the cashier. I'm like, this is like,
Yeah.
like why is it so much more? Which is like the rudest thing I could say to people about to have some food. But I've done it a couple times where like I did it for Cinco de Mayo to make some tacos, and making it all yourself from scratch is totally not
Yep.
worth the squeeze, but it's fun.
Good thing I have a good cook for a wife.
Yes,
I like to cook.
Okay.
Yeah, speaking of that,
Oh yeah,
we
forgot.
have
We have
a little
goodies?
something
We have
for
a
you.
No
gift for
way!
you.
After I was just so rude, like, guys, this dinner's gonna cost so much. Do you have like a present or something?
Yeah, we have a
Kind
little,
of, a little bit.
we have a little gift. Okay.
What is this?
This is a lemon brownie with thyme on top for
Hold
my
on.
garden.
You just pulled a brownie out of
I
your
had a cup on it.
It's not even wrapped.
It was covered.
No, I didn't mean it like that. I meant like you have like magical powers. Like that is incredible.
Yes.
I cut you off again. What is on top?
Okay, it's a lemon thyme brownie. So, since I brought like garnish from my garden, I wanted to like make something desserty that had something in it.
You guys
so
are the coolest.
Yeah.
I'm gonna save this for.
you can save it for
I
after tacos.
gotta show this to Sarah because this just looks too
Well,
pretty.
don't worry. There's a lot more.
Yeah.
There's a lot more.
I have an
for the
entire
tacos.
I have
Oh
an
my
entire pan full.
You're like, in case Michael's food sucks, like we got it covered.
We got dessert at least.
There's weird pressure when you're having a dinner party, if you want to call it that, to like make sure the food's good.
Yeah.
You know, it's like I want to.
I'll help you if it needs it.
Please,
you know?
like
you got it.
you kind of want to like impress the guest, but not look like you're trying to impress the guest. Like
Mm-hmm.
this is just what I make all the time.
Well, so far the drinks are great. So
Yeah.
there you go.
I give credit obviously to you. The recipe was
to the Googles. Yeah.
to the Googles. The recipe was very straightforward, but had quite a lot. Let's see if I can remember it. It's like 1.5 ounces
Mm-hmm.
of. No, it's 3 ounces vodka, 3 ounces of the pomegranate juice,
Yep.
which took me forever to find,
Oh, really?
but I got it.
I almost texted you and said, "Hey, I got some from Costco if you need it."
Okay, good. Yeah, it was behind one of those, I don't know, sale signs at the
Yep.
grocery store. It was hiding. 1/2 ounce of triple sec,
Mm-hmm.
1/2 ounce of simple syrup.
Yep.
Am I missing anything? And then a squeeze of half a
Lemon.
lime.
Lime.
Half a lime.
You're right.
Ice, shake it, bam. It's delicious.
It's so good.
And mine has strawberry mint.
And I have a nasturtium flower from the garden. I don't know
Yes.
if you can see that, but there it is.
Didn't you say that's edible?
It's edible.
It's
Do you guys want
edible.
to try it?
I kind of do want to try
Okay.
it.
Here, everybody take a petal.
I had no idea you were such a foodie. This is so cool.
All right, let me get you a petal, Josh. Here
Just
you go.
eat it.
So I'd imagine all flowers are slightly edible, but this must be like edible.
Smells good. Ready?
Cheers.
Tastes like flour.
But
It tastes a little fruity.
It is a little fruity.
it's not bitter at all.
No.
No.
Like that's an edible flower.
Kind of tastes like a green almost. Like a sweet green,
I can see
maybe.
that.
That's good.
Yeah.
That's totally.
Come on over. Come to my garden.
right.
Worth all the effort I put Josh
Thank
through.
you so much
yes.
for bringing snacks and garnishes. Like you didn't bring a garnish. You have strawberry mint, edible flowers,
Yes.
pastries.
There we
You
go.
brought coleslaw or like
Yep,
taco
coleslaw.
slaw. Spicy.
Spicy.
I feel spoiled, guys.
I'm spoiled. I'm married to her.
I know, right? Sarah always feels bad that she's not like the best cook,
That's okay.
but I think she can. She just needs to do it more. Like when she does it,
Yeah.
I think she does a great job. So yeah,
Everybody can cook.
I think
You
so.
seen The Rat?
Have you seen Ratatouille?
Yeah.
Anyone can cook. Exactly. 100%. I feel like I sidetracked this a
Oh
little bit.
yeah, we were talking about Die with Zero.
Yes.
Yep.
Die with zero. You need to read it.
What's the premise?
The premise is to. How can I explain it? A lot of people like want to get to the end of their lives and they want to save up a bunch of money to make sure they have enough to live on when they retire. And usually they end up dying with a whole bunch of money left over. So where's that? They've just wasted a whole bunch of their energy, time, and money. That's just, where does it go? Back to the government or back to a childhood friend or somebody who gets it? And you wasted so much time and energy getting
living life.
not living life.
Yeah.
And the object is to live a little bit more. Yeah, save some, but probably spend some in the middle of your life. Like
Yeah.
he talks about the ant and the grasshopper. The ant is working his butt off,
Hoarding.
and saving, and the grasshopper is just like spending everything he has. But be somewhere in the middle.
Yeah.
Like don't be afraid to. Oh, I'd really like to go on a trip to Italy. Go on the trip to Italy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You have the money to go do it, and it's not gonna like leave you in a bunch of debt. Go do it.
I think especially too, like, I mean, we want to leave an inheritance to our children's children. Like, that would be amazing. And I think that another premise of the story is to give your children like what they need in this life, not to enable them necessarily, but like how like fun is it to be like, oh, I'm gonna pay off your house. Like, how amazing would that be? But instead we die, and then they pay off their house, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, there's this story in the book. He interviewed a lady, and she was going through a tough marriage. She was a single mom, got divorced, and her mom was kind of well off and had a good chunk of money. And it was 10 years down the road, she had passed away, and she got some money from that. She's like, well, I could have used that 10 years ago instead of, I
She
mean,
really need it now.
obviously $150,000 to her now is,
Sure.
not bad, but I could have used that when I was a single mom and struggling.
Instead of that timing. And I feel like you guys are in the perfect position to read such a book.
Yeah.
You know, instead of like, I don't know, the exact opposite, bills and credit cards and whatever. Like, I should spend all my money. And you said it really nicely of like a nice middle ground.
Yeah. Saving is so important. I think like we did live like no one else so that now we can live like no one else, but we really were kind of in a place for a little while there that we weren't really living like we had our house paid off, you know, and it can be such a mind shift.
Oh, like you were still like,
like living like tight-fisted, and you don't really need to live tight-fisted anymore, you know, like you can be a little bit more open.
What was that biggest, break that down. What was that shift? What were you not doing that you're doing now that feels a little more, we're relaxed. We can chill. Like, what's your rich life now? Was it something specific? Like, just something as simple as, like, eating out more or getting, whatever?
I think it's more of a mentality shift.
Okay.
Like, you go out to eat and you're like, oh, should we be going out to eat? Is this in the budget? And so it's like, no, like, we're going to go out to eat because this is a time for us to connect and to, like, deepen our marriage and to, like, dream together. And so we really try to be intentional about when we go out to eat. Like, we put our phones away and we really just try to connect because, what are we working so hard for?
Oh, it's so good.
Mm-hmm.
Like, we're working so hard so that we can have a life where we're connected to our friends, we're connected to our family, we're connected to each other.
Enjoy it.
And and if we're in a moment, like, the difference of going to a restaurant and feeling anxious or feeling frustrated about whatever, you're thinking about so many different things versus going to a restaurant when you're like your mind is free and you can communicate with each other. It's just a different thing. So not having that worry behind like, oh, should I be spending this money? Maybe we're not making as much as I'd like to be yet. Yeah. But really, even if we save what we've been saving, we're going to be millionaires by the time we die. So like, why are we so worried? Like, what if we have 3 million less than what we would have? What if we only die with like 500,000 instead of 6 million? Like, I'd rather have the memory, have the memories that we make along the way, because when you're 80 years old, you can't travel to Italy as much,
That was
it's more rare.
This sounds so bougie because Sarah and I just went to Italy.
Oh, did you? Okay.
Last fall, and we almost didn't because I want to pay off the house.
Yeah.
It's like, let's do this goal. Like, I can get very like goal oriented.
Yep.
And then then you, like you said, like take up, well, what are we doing? Mm-hmm. Why don't we just put a pause on that goal, take the trip, and make the memories? And yes, maybe that goal will happen slower, but live a little, It's like we didn't do it on credit cards. Like we paid cash for everything. We saved up for it. We worked hard for it.
Yeah.
We planned it like a year out, and you enjoy it.
Yeah.
Gosh,
no regrets, huh?
No regrets. I love that style of thinking. And I heard someone say like you want to make just enough money so that when you go out to a restaurant, you're not worried about it.
Yeah.
It's just like, it's like whatever. If it's, $100 or $300, like you're not even looking at the price. Like for me, that would be like a rich life, just to like go, or just like I just said, like you go to the grocery store and you're not worried about like, you're not looking at prices. You're not whatever. You just get the food. Like I would like to make enough where I can get like enough steak, organic food, like everything just being healthy, and just like whether it's a Whole Foods or Fresh Time, and just get like the healthiest food. Maybe it costs double, but it's like whatever, like we got the money, like that would be the best.
Yeah. Someday you will.
Yeah, we had it on our goal list someday down the road to like give $3 million away.
What?
Yeah. But after reading this book, it's like,
Guys, you can keep that for yourself.
We want to give it
That's
like
amazing.
along the way.
yeah.
You know?
But,
I got you.
Like,
Yeah.
what is
Gotcha.
3,000 going to do for somebody
Yeah.
who's needing it, who's a single
Yeah.
mom or who's
Huge.
struggling? Yeah.
I love that. So it's like give your $3 million away throughout the course of your life.
Yeah.
I love that.
Yeah. We're
It's-
kind of changing our perspective a little bit, I think.
Yeah. I think that's hard to do.
It is. It's a challenge.
Yeah.
Especially like when you've grown up in like I think I read this book one time and everybody has like a money story of like you have like a first memory around money. And
interesting.
I think like I remember a time in my family's like life where my parents were, you know, in debt to their nose and
Sure.
they were fighting about money. And I remember like being so scared about my parents fighting about money. And that like did something to my little kid heart that I swore I would never be in that position. And I think like even still that affects you, you know? And then Josh, I'll let you share.
Yeah. When I was really little, I was really into hockey, roller hockey.
Sure.
And I had this idea that I wanted to be a goalie. No, I did not.
He's a forward all the way. Is that what it's called?
Anything but a goalie.
He's a runner. He's a runner on skates.
I'm actually much cooler than goalies.
But
Yes.
I had, for some reason, I wanted goalie equipment for Christmas. I think like all my other friends were being goalies, and it was,
all right,
it's
sure.
just kind of cool to be
The
a
kid
goalie.
thing, yeah.
And my parents got me a whole bunch of goalie pads and goalie equipment and goalie mask and all that stuff for Christmas. And I immediately thought to my little brain, my parents can't afford this.
Oh no.
I was like, in like the next day, I felt
how old were you roughly?
11 maybe.
Young, yeah.
yeah,
super young.
Yeah.
And like in the next day or two, I was like, I don't really want this. I think you should guys take this back to the store.
Whoa.
And they were like, you asked for this. I was like, yeah, but I don't want it. You know, and the reason behind it was I knew
You
they
had a
weren't-
motive.
Yeah.
Whoa.
That does a lot to you.
I don't think an 11-year-old usually thinks like that.
Yeah.
Like that's
I think he knew how intensely they were struggling.
Yeah.
Yeah.
yeah, and it's something that maybe you don't even like fully like realize maybe till you get older, you know, or like why do I feel this way or have these feelings, and you maybe have a memory of that, like, oh yeah, that probably had something to do with it. And even going back to you guys quitting your jobs, like that had to bring up some like scary, like,
Yeah, go ahead.
what if this is a huge mistake, you know?
When me and Lindsay were dating, she actually came over to my apartment that I was living in at the time. I had a steal of a deal on an apartment.
Hell yeah.
I was like paying $450 a month.
Whoa.
It was like the size of this table though.
It was, but it was only me living there.
But I mean, this was back when probably apartments were slightly affordable, you know?
This is true.
Yeah.
And I was a big saver, and I like to hoard cash under my mattress.
Wait,
I did.
did you
Literally.
hold on? Did you
He had
what?
I'm not lying, he had thousands of dollars.
Were you like, are you a drug dealer?
I was like, do you literally know that you're losing money right now? And he's like, what? What do you mean? And I was like, you could be collecting like 4% interest at least on this.
And he's like, what's interest?
I was like, do you want me to calculate that for
this
you?
is called lumbar support. Was it loose cash? Was it in a bag? Was it
No,
just
it was loose cash.
No,
Wait, stop it.
it was like in a shoe and it was underneath the mattress. And he
It
was
was
like,
all
oh,
over the
I
place.
think I have some in this box over here too. And I was like, we were like maybe a few months. Actually, I think we were moving him out into my house. And I was like, so we were like a couple days away from getting married. And I said, we're literally putting this in the bank when we get back from our honeymoon.
That's hilarious.
She's like taking it all out of the bed and like
you
counting
remember-
it on the floor.
Yeah. Do you remember how much it was?
I want to say it was like $7,000 to $10,000.
It was.
Sweet Moses.
It was. I was like, do you realize what would have happened?
Do you know most Americans can't afford like a $500 surprise, and you're just sitting on 20 surprises, just like totally fine? That's hilarious.
Yeah,
But you had it.
that's how my brain thought.
Hey, you still had it. I mean, that's obviously not the best way to handle it, but you had it.
I learned a lot.
You're still doing like 90% right.
This is true.
You know?
See, there you go. That's a good way
I
to look
mean,
at it.
it could be
living
better.
in fear. I mean,
But also living in fear, yes.
That's so funny. The only time I did that slightly is when I was saving up for it was my first Gibson guitar,
Uh-huh.
and I used to work at a golf course, like driving like golf carts and like washing clubs, and I saved up $2,500 cash in like $1 bills from tips over the course of like 3 summers. And the whole time, like, I'm going to buy a guitar.
Isn't there kind of a thrill of it though?
Totally. You
Yeah.
know, and I paid for this guitar. It was a Gibson ES339 with $1. It's like 1s, 5s, some 10s. There was $200 in $2 bills. There was like this regular who always tipped in $2 bills. And I go to buy this guitar, and I brought a shoebox of cash.
Of $1 bills. They're like, "Are you a stripper?"
Yeah, and I was like, stop it. I was 19 and bought my first Gibson with like just like one guitar, please, and just dropped down just a bunch of $1 bills. And
Yeah.
like, all right. And they sat there and just, it took them, I feel like 20 minutes just to count the
hilarious.
$1 bills. And I was like, sorry guys.
You should get a deal for that for paying in cash.
Right? Yeah.
Everything's negotiable. I mean,
Everything's
really.
negotiable. It was $23.74. I still remember the
Wow.
exact price tag, which I
There you
think
go.
they're more now, but
Do you still have the guitar?
yeah, it's the tobacco burst. It's the one right in the middle, the one next to the green one.
Very pretty.
Yeah, it was a Gibson custom. It was legit.
I have to break it out later.
It was legit.
Do
Yeah,
some
right.
strumming.
Definitely not. That's like the worst thing ever. Someone's like, play the hardest thing you know on guitar. I'm always like, here's a G chord. It's like I can play some solos and stuff, but like I need to like prep and
We can do
write
a concert.
it.
I'll get on the piano upstairs. You can bring your acoustic up. We'll like do a song together.
Basically, what I'm saying is I'm not very good.
Same.
I'll photograph it. I don't play music.
So the whole like I think the overall theme was like you guys went full time, but I think it's easy to get caught up in thinking maybe like, oh, I'll go full time once like this big moment happens,
Yeah.
or oh, I'm making $20,000 a month, I'm crushing it, you know, now I can do it. But you guys took very like realistic steps to put yourself in a good financial spot where it's like we could do this. Like I know it was scary, but like obviously like the Excel sheets or the
Yeah.
budget or whatever, like we can do this. Like this makes sense.
Yeah. Listen, I'm not saying like if you have like, you know, $20,000 in debt, like you should just go quit your day job and like pursue your dream, right? But at the same time, like if you are in an okay position, or let's say like you're single, not married, you don't have a lot of expenses, and maybe you don't have a ton in savings, but that could probably be okay for you as long as you can make your bills. And
Right.
so I think like half of it is a mindset shift. I had a friend who, she's also a wedding photographer, and she was like making more money than us. And she's like, "Do you think I can quit my job?" And I was like,
Oh wow.
I think you should quit at your job like 6 months ago. Yeah.
Right. Isn't it weird too? It's like I was telling someone the other day, it's like I worked at UPS for 12 years. And now that I quit my job, I feel like I've never been there a day in my life.
Yeah.
It's weird.
It is.
And I hated it. You said you hated your corporate job, you know, which is, I think, such a blessing.
It really was a blessing of a job, though.
Yeah, I wouldn't say I hated it. I think
Okay.
it was.
It was just
for
towards the end.
Towards the end, I was just like 9 to 5,
You were done.
a lot of corporate stuff. I want to do something more creative.
Yeah.
And you know, starting out in that job, it was like perfect for me. It was great.
What was the job?
Working video production. Like,
Oh, so you're still slightly creative. Okay.
It was creative, but we were talking earlier, like he was filming like STL fertility stuff, and like, I don't know if I should name drop, but yeah. So he was
Yeah.
literally filming like medical stuff. Like he did a knee surgery replacement and things like
Sexy.
that. So like, yeah, really sexy stuff. Like interviewing doctors, and they're sitting there like,
Yeah.
"Hi, my name is Dr. Samantha, and I am an OBGYN." And
Samantha sounds like she sucks. I don't like her at all. But that makes me feel better because, like, I was in sales at UPS and hated it for 12 years. Hated it. You know, it's like that makes me feel better. Like you were actually still at least being
yeah.
creative, and
This
you were
is true.
and you were still like, but this isn't it. Like I can level up, and you still took the plunge because I feel like a lot of people maybe around you could have been like, you're still like holding a camera. You're still like you got a good job. Just Josh,
It was a good job. And
Stay.
yeah, it was a great job.
And his boss was
Stay.
great, and I mean,
Oh, man.
like it was chill.
all my coworkers were super chill.
Oh my
Yeah.
gosh.
But now, like being your own boss, you can just make your own hours and make your own time. And hey, Lindsay's off on Thursdays and Fridays. I'm gonna be off on Thursdays and Fridays too.
Let's talk about that. So you guys, as long as I've known you, like I know you cut hair and stuff,
Yep.
but you also help with the photography stuff. Like, is it hard to go back to the work-life balance thing to we're working, we're not working, turning off work brain, going back into relationship brain? Like, I'm sure there might be some like slight quarrels day of, maybe creatively, and then like how do you like turn off work mode from
Yeah.
you guys are in a relationship? Like, is that overcomplicated? Does it make it easier? I'm low key trying to pressure Sarah to like start.
Oh, you want her to film with you, maybe?
I would love it. Like,
That'd be
I'm
amazing.
very envious of what you guys have going on. So
Would
like,
she enjoy that?
who cares, man? That's what I want. It's that's the only way it would work if she would like it, you know. Okay. So I'm like, would you like it? You know, I think she's 50-50.
She'd be a good producer.
Yeah, right.
She probably would be, actually.
She's great. Like, she's a graphic designer and she's amazing at it. I want to see her more.
I think like some days are a little bit challenging and other days are like feel very normal. Like it just feels like life. I think there are like moments you're at a wedding and all of a sudden Josh is hangry and he's like, or like he gets in his head and he's like, am I bossing you around too much? I'm like, you just asked me to move this light.
The fact that you asked that.
It's fine.
Nicest guy ever.
I know. He's so sweet. So I think
bossing you around too much.
You're definitely not. But
so nice.
You know, I mean, I think sometimes he can get into his head and then I can tell when he's in his head and I'm like, hey, get out of your head.
Like you're good.
And I can't get him out of his head. So, but he eventually gets there. So there's like occasional things like that, right? But there's also this like added like beauty of getting to connect together in a really interesting way. Totally. Like I'm a little bit more sentimental than Josh, probably. I think he's sentimental in his own right. But I love weddings.
Girls, am I right, Josh?
Still trying to figure that out.
Weddings make me a sap.
Yeah.
I didn't know how girly I was. I started filming weddings. I'm like tearing up half the time.
Literally, I cry at almost every wedding.
Right?
All right.
How does that happen?
Speaking of tearing up.
Yeah.
This just came to my mind.
Oh boy, did you catch me crying?
No, I did not catch you crying.
Because it's happened.
You've seen the movie Up, right?
Yes.
The Pixar movie?
Yes.
Oh, we forgot our pins.
Oh, we did forget our pins.
We have pins that say, what's it say? Grape soda.
Grape soda club.
Aww.
Yeah.
We wore them on our wedding day.
No way. Yeah. What's the...
So I went to go see Up the first time it came out in theaters by myself.
2009.
Was it 2009?
It was 2009.
Man, you're good at
I'm weird with movie dates.
Okay.
Yeah. Check that, Jamie.
Okay.
It is. Yeah, it is 2009.
Right?
What year?
I can contribute to that. Yeah, it was 2009.
2009.
Mm-hmm.
I went to see Up by myself in the movie theater, and I cried.
Of course.
Yes.
Of course.
I took a friend to go see it a second time. I cried harder.
No.
And I was like, don't look at me. Don't look at me.
Oh, no.
I mean, if you don't cry during that movie, you're probably heartless.
Of all movies to cry on, that's a for sure you get a pass.
I took my dad to see the movie for a third time with me, and I was like, I'm gonna fall on the floor. I hope nobody's like watching. Like I am bawling my eyes out.
It's a tough movie.
It is.
Yeah, I took my girlfriend to go see that at the time. I was 17, and without getting into details, like my mom dealt with that when we were younger, so that whole opening scene just like was wrecking me.
Yeah.
You know, and I was just like trying, like same thing, just whatever I can do to like just not let it show. Like it's brutal.
It is.
It is.
Why are we talking about Up?
We're actually, I'll share this. We're actually kind of in that journey right now of trying to have children.
Sure.
And I feel like when I go to the doctor, the picture in my head is that scene. Like the montage in the front. And I'm like,
no.
I'm like, I don't want this scene to be me. Is this my life?
It's not.
You know, and you get in your head about it. But it's like, it's so real though. I mean,
it's very
life
real,
is rarely how you expect it to be.
Yeah.
And I think part of that is really difficult. And part of that is there's actually a lot of beauty in it because you can find redemption in moments that are the hardest. And the redemptive moments that you find are often like more beautiful than you could have ever imagined, you know?
Yeah.
So
yeah.
It's just gonna be that much sweeter when it happens.
Yep. Exactly.
And Sarah and I were briefly in that boat for about a year and a half, where she was dealing with some medical stuff, and I was completely freaked out.
Yeah.
And the doctors didn't know what was wrong, and she was dealing with some issues, and it was scary, you know. It's just like all those thoughts that we don't gotta get into and make it uncomfortable. But it's just like that feeling of like, are we ever gonna have kids or family and all this stuff? And I remember we had this one doctor who looked at us because we were like a wreck. He's just like, this is gonna pass, and before you know it, he's like, you guys are gonna have like 2 or 3 kids before you know it. And I was just like, okay, all right.
And here you are.
And now you can hear them screaming upstairs, and it's guys, it's way worse than you think.
Love it.
Yeah.
I love it.
Quit praying for it. It's awful. But like, yeah, it's just like it's terrifying. And my brother's in the same boat. They're, I think, kind of more closer to your age, and they're trying and all that stuff, and that's why we're kind of keeping the announcement like on the DL.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's in good time, I have strong faith it's gonna work out for you guys, and I'm only saying that to say like we were there, and now we can't believe that we have 4 kids now, and it's or 3 and 1 on the way, and before you know it, you're gonna be like, oh my gosh, like what were we even worried about?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Screw that movie.
It's a beautiful movie, though.
It's a great movie, but my goodness, that intro is stupid.
Yeah.
We went off on a tangent. Sorry, my bad. We were talking about
it's good.
Work-life balance.
Yeah, I mean, even some of that stuff too. But it's like you kind of realize that like life is actually a lot more important than like getting money, right?
Yeah, I love the way you said like you guys go out to dinner and just turn off your phones, and reconnect and like remind yourself like this is why we're working so hard.
Yeah,
because I feel like I'm doing such a bad job at that. Like with like we tell ourselves like let's just go out on a date once a month, and we barely do it.
Yeah, you should do it.
It sucks.
It's important.
It's
you
so
know?
And then when we do, like, spoilers, like I love that woman.
Yeah.
Like we have great chemistry and it's fun, and we just like it's like I forget, like I know I love you. Like I forget I like you.
Yeah.
Like I forget, like we like have inside jokes and all this stuff, and you start to have them dang kids, which you guys will have for sure, and you just get busy, and I get so caught up in, I don't know, ego, or am I posting enough, or whatever, and she's working at the Magic House, and just normal life stuff. And for you guys, like let's take a step back, get some street tacos, go to a restaurant, have a margarita or 2, and just like connect.
Yeah.
And going back to like the book you mentioned of like this is why we're spending money, this is why we work hard, like I need more of that perspective.
I feel like I've been thinking a lot about death lately.
Same. For real? This is getting so like dark. Is it the strawberry mint? Wait, that wasn't mint.
It's like irrepressible thoughts of death, Barbie. Is that what it is?
Yes. Okay. Question for you. I hate and love this topic. Do these thoughts of death, Barbie was a perfect reference for that.
Yeah.
Is it is it throughout the day, or is it at night?
No, I think, so I can tell you, I know exactly what it stems from. So about a year ago.
That sounds healthy. I don't.
About a year ago, I almost lost my dad. And actually, like there was like maybe an 18% chance that he should have survived, and he did, which is like, we're such a blessing. We're so grateful to God that he's given us more time with him. But it just really makes you realize the things that are important in life. And even like thinking about my grandma when she passed away, I remember she knew she was dying, and she sat down with me and she told me like about the things that are most important. And I think we get so caught up in like, I want to do great things, and I want to do big things, and I want to, make all this money and have a good career. But like, we don't really often realize that our lives are made up of small moments. Yeah. And like our lives are often not made up of big moments, and it's very rare to have big moments. And I think if we can be excellent in the small moments, then when those big moments come, like we can take care of those moments well, like we can steward those well, we can see them for what they really are. Because I mean, what would be the worst thing in the world? To become famous and then to like lose it all because you are too caught up in the fame, and you don't know what's important, because what's really important is that you have connections with your family, you have connections with your kids, you have connections with your friends, because at the end of your life, that's what you have is your relationships and the memories that you made along the way. So I think, go ahead.
And going back to like the whole work thing, like people work 40, 50, 60, 70, 80 hours a week.
For what?
To have more money down the road that you're not going to use? You've got so much money that you can't even spend it.
Yeah.
That's tough. And they probably are married, have a family, and have kids, and they're not seeing them.
And I think like we also like another thing it kind of taught me was like we leave so many things unsaid. Like I have a really great relationship with my dad and I'm really grateful for that. But like what things at the end of your life do you wish that you would have done differently? Like if I died tomorrow, like what would the relationships be like that I maybe, I had this friend who maybe I didn't connect with very well, or like I didn't tell her how I was feeling. And so I just kind of let the relationship go by the wayside. But instead I'm like reconnecting with her and I'm saying, hey, I'm sorry that I was kind of a bad friend and that I did this thing. But like her heart is more important to me than like having discomfort of a hard conversation, you know?
Yeah.
And at the end of my life, I want to know that I had that conversation rather than just let it fall away. Because I want to be the kind of person who communicates what's going on in their heart, because life's hard and sometimes we have to talk about tough things.
Especially if it's a close friend and you're still in touch and that relationship matters a lot.
Yeah.
I typically try to remember to ask my guests like a bit of advice or some wisdom, whatever. And like that tangent from both of you is like, I'll still ask you, but like that might be the snippet, like the life's not made of big moments, but tiny moments.
Yeah.
And you phrase it much more elegantly, but like that's huge.
Mm-hmm.
Like I feel like I go like I gotta achieve whatever that is, you know. And it was just this week, like currently, like I'm in a weird spot where we're having some changes with our babysitter situation, where currently I'm watching the kids 3 days a week.
Yeah.
And I just took this business full time.
Mm-hmm.
So I feel like when you're starting a new business venture, whatever it is, it's like at least 40 hours a week you should be working at, probably 50 or 60, and like just to make sure it's good, and I'm marketing. There's so much I still need to handle, and I'm not even like I have 2 days, Monday through Friday, to work on the business, which is absurd. So I can get a little resentful. I'm watching these kids. Like this isn't good. Like I'm stuck with these kids and I should be working on the business. Like I'm frustrated.
Yeah.
And then yesterday I was like, okay, hold on. Like everything's going to work out. And I bet before you know it, like you'll be back to normal 5 days a week.
Yep.
You'll probably be working on, let's say, bigger projects, or the money will be taken care of. And you'll look back on this time where all you had to do was be with your kids.
Yep.
And play Nintendo with my oldest, you know?
Yeah.
And then the same thought, like she's starting school, you know, which is weird.
Yeah.
Because I've been like, she's going to be here forever, and now she's going to be off to school, and I'm going to be just with the other two.
And you're going to blink, and you're planning her wedding.
I know! Don't get me started, you know?
We know some wedding photographers.
Oh my gosh, totally. But it's just one of those things where I'm like, hold on, dude. Like, you're in the golden age right now, and if you don't realize it, like, wake up, dude. Like,
what's the famous Office line? Like, you don't know you're in the good
Exactly.
old days when you're in the good old days.
It's like I'm trying to do this thing, like if I can remind myself, like, did you ever pray for this?
Yeah.
It's like, yeah. It's like, then shut up. You know.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, it's hard in the middle though. When you're in the middle of a little bit of mess, and you like don't really know what's like up from down. That can be hard, but I think like just knowing the purpose behind what you're doing.
Yeah.
Like.
It's why I love doing this podcast. It's like that wisdom you gave to me, like a simple conversation over a good cocktail. Like I'm gonna feel better for the next 3 months. like seriously, just remembering that, like it's fine.
Yeah.
Like everything's great. Like just shut up.
Yeah.
Like stop thinking so much.
Yeah.
Like that was really, really well said.
When you think about the irrepressible thoughts of death, just remember that at the end of your life, what's really gonna matter? You know? Because I mean, I think like. To me, like what matters is that I lived like a genuine faith, that I like loved well, that I loved Josh well, because he's my closest person. Like if I'm not loving him well, then I can't love other people well, you know? And so like, how is this like, if I'm connecting to love itself, and then if I'm connecting to like my partner, I think that can only help me like to love others, you know?
Yeah.
Because I want at the end of my life to have a legacy of like, leaving that for my children. Like I was talking to Josh the other day because we were working on the fence, and we were building a fence for our house, and I kind of got a little emotional. He went inside and he was just like working on editing some photos because he was like, I'm not in the mood, and I was totally in the mood. So I'm working on the fence all by myself, and I like called him over. I was like, hey, can you like go to Lowe's for me? And he went to Lowe's, and I'm just like thinking, and I said, you know what? Like when he got back, I said, I'm kind of getting emotional because me being able to do this fence by myself, I'm like very handy.
Yeah.
But it's not on my own. My dad taught me this, you know?
Yeah.
And like, I mean, my dad has left, like, he's leaving me so many more legacies than just being handy.
Yeah.
But like, that's something that he's left me that he's leaving me that I can do it on my own. You know, like I'm not afraid to pick up a power tool. I know how to measure things. I know you measure twice before you cut, and you know,
measure twice, cut once.
Josh learned that this weekend.
Yes, I did.
And
we're men. Yes.
yeah. And I think the things that you leave behind for people are more important than the money you make, which it can be hard to realize that. And I think maybe I have like a one up because I think women are a little bit more like typically more emotionally connected than men are sometimes. And men typically have like a little bit more like need to make money and to make it big or whatever. But even still, like I still have a drive to do great things and to be this like amazing person who makes all this money. Like who doesn't want that? But
right.
I want to live a meaningful life. Yeah.
I mean, just you guys are like disgustingly cute together. You know,
Yeah.
like look at that. Like that's ridiculous. Like you're already rich, you know,
We are.
and you have like an amazing like perspective on things. Like I am, you know, beyond rich with what I have. Mm-hmm. And yet, yeah, like you said, like you can get caught up in like, I think it's like ego or like you're just constantly distracted of like, I'll see people, you know, who are in our field who are further along or doing those things. And it's like, I know I can do that as well, or maybe even do it better, or I have a voice or whatever, but I'm stuck watching the kids 3 days a week and you can get upset with yourself. But like you're just that perspective shift is like, no, that's like totally like way more important, you know?
Yeah.
And like my dad, he's a great dad. Yeah. But like growing up, he was very like, I think it was different times, like 90s, like tied to his work computer, like high stress, like
hear that dial-up internet right now.
Oh my gosh, it was just high pressure like corporate America stuff where it's like I don't feel like I really developed a relationship with my dad till I was like 12. Wow. You know, like older, like maybe starting to golf more and just kind of just as I grew up, you know, but as like childhood stuff. And he was still, again, great dad.
Yeah,
not
course.
A bad guy at all.
No.
I don't get the wrong impression, but like just a little more distant, you know, throughout the 90s.
Kids can be boring to adults.
Kids, they're the worst.
Not to Josh, but to most of us.
But like I remember that all the time from my kids, like even when I'm editing or whatever, like I'm doing a more fun job, and they'll want to play or whatever. Like I'm so like aware of like, oh, don't be that dad. Like just make sure you're giving them enough attention and all that stuff. It's always a dance.
Yeah, for sure.
You guys are crushing it though. Yes, you have the paid off house, and you're doing the photography stuff. Like, I don't know. You've already accomplished like my biggest goal. So I'm happy for you guys and extremely jealous.
I feel like we should maybe circle back to about us working together. How do you feel about us working together?
Yeah, is it really bad?
Yeah. Is it really bad?
She saves me sometimes.
Yeah.
Do I?
Yeah, you get shot. I'm like, whoa, how'd you get that shot? Where was that?
Ooh,
Where was I?
so
Was on the
you're
other side.
good.
I was on the other side of the room.
He just posted one the other day. I got this like crying shot. You can see the tear, like, and she's like laughing and crying. It was beautiful.
And like has her arm around her kid, and I was like, man,
where'd you see that?
I didn't get that at all. That was across the room. I couldn't run over there fast enough. So, and she is very good with people.
You are very good with people. I think my wife's met
okay.
you did my wife's hair.
I did.
We
talked the whole time.
And she's like, she's the nicest human being I've ever met. And I was like, I knew you guys would hit it off. For sure.
It helps that she is a hairdresser. So just this wedding we just did this last week.
Oh, yeah.
There was one of the bridesmaids. She was in the bathroom, and she was trying to curl her hair. And we could tell she was kind of struggling. And me and Lindsay looked at each other, and I was like, You should go. You should use your powers. You should use your powers. she's like, she's kind of like, I don't know if I want to do that. And I was like, yeah, you should. And I was like, oh, actually, she's a hairdresser. Do you want her help?
She's not just a photographer.
She immediately changed her mind. She's like, oh, you are?
Yeah.
So
yeah.
You're
like,
professional.
Yeah. So she went in there and just helped her with her hair. So
Yep.
it's little things. And what else have you worked at David's Bridal?
I did.
Long time
when
ago.
I was like
Dang.
20 years old, I worked
Come
at David's
on.
Bridal. So I can foo-foo dress. Let me tell you. You just like go up and then down with it. That's how you do it.
Wait, what is this now?
Floofing a dress.
Oh,
so that
floofing a dress.
It's like,
Okay,
you know,
gotcha, yeah.
they're always round, so you're rounding it out, right?
Right.
So you have to like go up with it and then go down with it. And then you have the beautiful cascading train. And then also the other, maybe like a couple weddings ago, we had a bride who had a corset back, and the bridesmaids were like, I don't know how to do this. And they were literally like running around the hotel finding somebody. And I was like tying a bow. I was like, oh yeah, I used to work at David's Bridal. And they're like, oh my God, come over here.
That's definitely my least favorite part about being a wedding videographer is anytime you potentially have to touch the wedding dress. It's terrifying. I'm just like, I am not qualified for this.
Same thing with photographer, though.
Yeah, totally.
You're like, I got to set the shot up and I got to hang it up in the
it's
rafters
like
to make it look cool.
Typically your job to like touch it. And I'm like, I'll just take the credit for it.
I'll just let you watch.
I don't want to touch it. Yeah. So you guys are covering the bases. I gotta read that book.
Yeah,
because
you
I
do.
feel like that is a good tonal shift and just bringing it back and figuring out why we're trying to make money.
Yeah.
Because I get caught up in the goals where I get like obsessed. You know, like there's this new like piece of gear that I want. It's 70% off for these new lenses.
Yeah.
And I told her, I was like, I think I might want to buy them. It could help, but we want to pay off the house. And she's like, we'll pay off the house eventually. That's not a sprint goal. Like, get the gear.
What's the piece of gear?
It's these. It's not necessary.
I don't care.
It's not necessary. It's cinema lenses. These anamorphic Sure lenses. It's a 35, a 55, and a 35, a 75, and a 150 prime cinema lens kit. That would be $4,500. Now they're on sale for like $1,300.
Oh.
Right? And I was like, that's like super. And I've been looking at these particular lenses for over a year.
I don't know those lenses, but I know a good sale when I see one.
I know, right? And I'm like, oh my gosh, like that's absurd. So
Yeah.
I don't know. I might get them. They're not necessary, but they'll look more cinematic and look cool.
Yeah.
So I need it. Will it make me more money? No, but I want it.
Well, I think you should have a budget for it, you know? Like, let's say...
we can do it.
Let's say you have, like, I don't know, $50 a month for gear. Like,
Right? I should start doing
you know?
that. Like, put money aside consistently for gear.
Yeah.
I'm not doing that.
Josh has been trying to buy these, like, they were like $130, like, what are they called? I don't know. Gels. But they're magnetic and they're super convenient.
Oh, man.
And he's been sitting on it for like 6 months. I was like, when we go home tonight, you were buying those gels.
Memorial Day sale.
We did.
Okay.
We bought 'em.
There you go. No big deal. Yeah,
Yep.
I know it's a good deal when I'll talk to Sarah and she's like, briefly describe it. Mm-hmm. Oh, get it.
Yeah.
Like, oh, buy it for sure. And I'm like, okay. And then it freaks me out. I'm like, all right, I
Yeah.
got permission now. Now I'm scared.
Now I don't want to buy it.
No, I'm not sure. Yeah, exactly.
Will it change your life?
No, but it'll make me feel good for 12 seconds. It won't change my life. Well, okay.
Will it make you less frustrated or more creative?
Will it make things easier for you?
No.
But will it make you more creative?
No. But maybe.
I feel like it could.
It could. I want it for music videos and like documentary
Yeah.
work.
Oh, okay.
Where it do you know what anamorphic lenses are? Like I've just been,
I don't. You should explain it to me.
I'll do I'll do a terrible job explaining it
Okay.
because I've been studying for minutes now.
Just like morph the head
It's
in
like
and out.
I think it's like more of an oval shaped lens. Basically, any movie you've ever seen is on an anamorphic lens. It's like
Okay.
you know widescreen with the bars on the top and the
Yeah.
bottom. That's where it comes from.
Okay.
So you shoot the image, and people who know what these are, I'm sure this is like a very poor explanation, but you shoot an image and it's like with an oval lens, so it's kind of like not proportionate.
Yep.
And then you in the computer de-squeeze it, so then it flattens out, and that's where you get the bars on the top and the bottom, and it shoots widescreen.
Wow.
So these lenses, yeah, amazing.
Wow. You get a little extra bars in the end for $1,300.
Wow. That was the most unenthused. Wow. That is the appropriate response, by the way. It's just one of those
I
things.
could spend $1,300 on so many things.
It's like I learned that like everything I'm shooting
I'm
on
kidding.
is technically like for photographer lenses. I
Yeah.
don't own any video lenses.
You need some video lenses.
I need some video lenses.
You should buy them.
So thank you. Right?
Yes.
They just look more cinematic, more widescreen. The bokeh is more like oval shaped.
Oh, that's cool. I like
right?
that. Yeah.
You get, if you ever seen like in movies like the lens flares.
Yep.
So you get the blue lens flares.
Okay.
So you get that too.
You need the blue
And
lens flare.
You need the blue lens flares, and if I don't have it, I'll die.
You can add that in post.
I know, but it just if it's in camera, it's artsy, and J.J.
Yeah.
Abrams will approve it.
This is true.
And the thing, like a good cinema lens is like $15,000.
Yeah.
Wow.
They're expensive.
Yeah.
So these are like very budget,
Yes.
but they do good.
Yeah.
The Surrey Venus. And then I've seen people use them and they look nice and
So could you
whatever.
When's the sale over?
I don't know. So every day I wake up and I look at
Don't
them, like
miss
it's
the
still
sale.
they just dropped again. So it was like $1,500. I checked it this morning. It's $13 now. It dropped, another couple $100. So it's just enticing me.
You could. I was gonna say, depending on when the sale is. Like, well, I guess it doesn't matter when the sale is, but sell your other lenses.
No, I'm not. I don't like selling it. It's like the hoard gear. But I've been telling myself like I need to get better at the business side of it.
Yeah.
Like gear, I have enough gear to do the job.
Yeah.
So more gear is not going to make me more money or more business.
Yep.
So I just want it, which is a terrible excuse.
Yeah.
But art.
Art. I agree. Art.
Listen, creative expression is also important. We haven't talked about that, but
Yeah.
it's important.
Please.
You know?
Yeah.
I mean,
What do you want to say about creative expression?
I think like you should follow your passions, and if you're passionate about something, that's like when you're really living, right? Like, I mean,
Lindsay's dropping bars today.
The competition is fierce.
Man.
I think like have you ever read the book The Call of the Wild?
No.
Get ready.
I got so many books to read.
It's a classic novel by Jack London, and it's about this dog who gets taken from this like cush life and on a
Did
plantation.
they make a movie about this?
Maybe, I don't know. I was a little leery about reading about this dog, right? But it's like so symbolic. And so he's taken, like ripped away from his home, his like really amazing home. And he's taken all the way up to Alaska to where the gold rush is. And they eventually, he goes through all this like abuse and eventually becomes like the lead sled dog. Like he's not a husky, but he's like the lead sled dog because he's a boss.
I swear this is a movie.
It probably is a movie.
Call
I think
the
it's
Wild.
a Disney movie.
I was just gonna say.
Oh, I'm sure it is a Disney movie, but it's a classic book that you should read. You know, if you want to be a little bit more cultured, you could do that. No, I'm just kidding. But at the end of the movie,
Harrison Ford just did a movie about this.
Really?
I think so.
Oh, is
the
that it?
the Call of the Wild.
The Call of the Wild.
Yeah. Harrison Ford. And
There
there's
you
a
go.
dog and a CGI dog. It's awesome.
Oh, maybe we should watch that.
You're welcome.
So at the end of the movie, he ends up like finding a really good like owner or whatever, human, you know, and
One of those.
Yeah, and they are like trying to go to this like unexplored land where there's supposed to be gold, and they're going there, and they're all like there, and they're like trying to find this gold, and then eventually like he starts like running through the forest, and he's just running and running and running, and then all of a sudden this wolf like comes and is running with him, and he like keeps hearing this call, this noise, this like something that's calling him out to the forest and out to the woods, and eventually he like moves from being like a sled dog to like the leader of a wolf pack.
Whoa.
Okay.
Just like this.
I just ruined the book for you. I'm sorry.
Spoilers. No, I didn't mean
Spoiler
that.
alert.
You're just
Put
telling a
that back in
story and I
there.
got inspired. Like, that's badass.
So the whole point of the movie is that like this dog who, you know, is domesticated, right? He's like being called to this thing.
Yeah.
You know? And I think like we all have this like calling on the inside of us, which I think sometimes we can like be weird about, you know, but
Bury
I
it
think,
down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I think so much of it is like there's things that are put in our heart, that are placed there, that are like expressions of who we are, that when we like live them out, we just like feel alive, you know?
Preach.
Yeah.
That's so good.
So we need to
I'm
follow it.
inspired.
I know.
Yeah.
Like, I love this. Like, I think again.
Be a wolf.
Be a wolf. A thesis for this
Should
podcast.
we howl? I feel like we should.
Ready? 1, 2, 3.
Second martini in. Like, I'll for sure be with you. It's like what I want to get at doing this is like try to encourage people without
Yeah.
getting preachy. Like you can live whatever life,
Yeah.
that creative life that you want to attack. You know.
Yeah.
Again, the way you just said it is so good.
Yeah.
And I had such a struggle quitting my 9 to 5. Like I feel like I could have done it before.
You were hearing that. You were hearing that wolf
Yeah.
in the background, like saying, Michael, come.
Right. And not to get like, I struggle getting like religious or whatever.
Yeah.
Because I get scared to say it on the internet, but like I'm very spiritual or religious, you know, and all that stuff, and pray. And I swear, like, it wasn't like an actual voice, but it's like in my heart, it's like Jesus being like, let go.
Yeah.
Like I felt that, you know, without being like cheesy or whatever. I'm not an overly like sherry person.
Yeah.
I'm just like, oh, you know, God spoke to me, but like it like brought me to tears.
But there was a
like,
knowing in
there
your
was
heart.
this feeling of just like I was like, I don't know what to do, and I was like, just let it go.
Yeah.
You're good. And I was like, all right, you know. And then it still took me 3 or 4 months. I was like,
Yeah.
maybe that was myself feeling that, or like, shut up. You know, but I felt it, you know, like I started like writing it down, like, all right, just gotta figure it out, let it go, and make that plunge. And it's hard, you know, because it's like you could have a better life, but I'm also comfortable. Like everything's fine.
I'm making good money.
I'm making good money. I got the kids.
Have a good job.
Like,
Can get bonuses.
yeah, it was bonuses. It was company car. It was company credit card. Bonuses. 401k match, everything, you know.
Yeah.
With kids, it's like I will be unhappy 10 out of 10 times if the family's good.
Yeah.
I don't want to put the family at jeopardy because dad had dreams. Like, screw that, you know.
Yeah. But look at you. You didn't put the family at jeopardy.
Right.
And you're still pursuing
It's-
like what's on your heart to do.
And that was another like push. It's
Yeah.
like I think I gotta like potentially show the kids, like, if you feel something, like, I don't want my story to be like, play it safe. You know, it's
Yeah.
like, or work harder and like show your kids you can do it.
But you also used wisdom doing it.
Yeah.
Just didn't be like, okay, I don't have any money in the bank.
Yeah.
You know, I'm quitting my job. I hate this.
Right.
You know, it was strategic.
Very much, exactly. And that's why I love your story about you paid off your house and you were smart about it. And like, I read like Steve Harvey books of like,
Jump.
yeah, I read Steve Harvey's Jump. Like, I got so
Wait,
nerdy.
is that a book? I know that's a video he
100
does.
So there's the video, and
Okay.
then he cashed in on a book that
I feel like Josh has watched that video at least 10 times.
it's your parachute's not gonna open right away, you know. Like, I got obsessed with like Steve Harvey stuff and like vision boards and
Yep.
read all of his book. Like, it was so good, you know. And I think I got this from his book. But one of my favorite quotes is, "Are you organized for what you prayed for?" And that's like what I got
Wow.
like taped on like my like work lamp back there. It's like, pray, all that stuff, but like also like set yourself up to be open to like
Yeah.
have it, you
Yeah.
know. I love that quote.
That's
Are
good.
you organized for what you prayed for? It's something simple as like, I want a podcast or whatever. It's like, okay, cool. Do you have a space for it? Like, start with
Yeah.
cleaning up. Like,
Well-
start small, you know, whatever.
I think that's how you take steps.
Yeah.
Is like when you like open up the door to things, like the doors open up, you know? And so if you just like think about it forever and ever and ever and you never take a step towards it, then you don't know if you're taking the wrong step or not.
Yeah.
Like, because I mean, there's definitely been times in my life where
make mistakes. Yeah.
I've taken a step and I was like, ooh, that step did not feel right. And so I took a step back, and there's no shame in that. There's just like, you know, like I thought this was the right thing and it wasn't. And that's okay. I'm not going to live. For so long of my life, I lived in fear of making mistakes, and I'm like, I don't want to do that
Same.
anymore. You know,
Same.
I'm like, if I make a mistake, guess what? Welcome to the human race.
Welcome to the show.
Welcome to the human race. So
Oh my gosh.
I don't know. I think getting over the fear of making a mistake is so important, because you don't know what you're missing out on. You know, you could be missing out on a lot.
Yeah. I went so badly to like be successful and like whether it's making content or whatever, but like straight up, like full transparency, my biggest fear is feeling stupid or coming across stupid. It might be like we said earlier, like childhood stuff. Mm-hmm. It's like, I think I maybe had a teacher in like 6th grade who just like messed me up.
Man, that will do it.
Yeah, and I didn't like. I don't even think I realized it till like just talking it out.
Yeah.
You know, like that might have screwed me up. Like, I had a bad teacher, and I feel like that one experience, like now through adulthood, like I'm terrified of like, oh, what if people think I'm stupid?
Yeah.
You know, so I want to come across like authentic and whatever, and I don't care. But like, my gosh, if I come across dumb, like, yikes, you know. So like, just I don't know, the stuff that hangs us up, and it's like, and I know I'm not.
Yeah.
You know, like 100%.
But you're
like
the kid self, dude.
It's
Does the
that-
kid self know?
I have a college degree. You know, I worked at UPS for 12 years. I started a company. Like I'm not an idiot.
No.
But I'm so terrified of coming across as one, you know? Like, even as something as sort of like you're doing a wedding, you make a small mistake. You're like, there it is. There's the proof.
My life's done.
I'm stupid. You know? I guess just that to say, if anyone feels the same, it's just that way of thinking is just bad.
I mean, I like, not to get like too deep here, but like I struggled with perfectionism for so many years.
Yes,
and then
totally.
And then I did everything perfectly, everything that everyone always told me to do, the ways you're supposed to do it. And then guess what? My life fell apart. And I went through like a very rocky divorce, and I like lost like family, and I lost my marriage, and I had to start at ground zero. And I was really scared about it, you know, but ultimately it made me realize that like you can do everything right. And guess what? Sometimes the crap will hit the fan still. Still does.
Oh my gosh.
It makes you realize that like those aren't the most important things. Like doing things perfectly and always right are not the most important things. I think the most important things are being authentic to who you want to be, and also like, I don't know, connecting with others, connecting with your faith, if you know, I don't know.
You, again, I don't want to sound like I'm just blowing smoke, but like, thanks for sharing all of that. And I feel like I'm opening up more than I typically would, just because this feels like a very safe space, you know. And
what address are you subscribed to at your stupid club?
What's that now?
Where's the address of your stupid club that you're in? Maybe I'm just in the back and you don't see me.
Yeah, he lives there too.
You feel stupid, so you're part of the same club, so I get it.
Yeah, like it's I don't know. It's a weird thing, you know.
Yeah.
And I'm just trying to, I don't know, work through it. And
it's a process, man.
It's a process. Growing up's hard.
So hard.
You know, it's weird. I feel like I was super confident in like my early 20s, and I feel like the older I get, the less confident I'm becoming, or more like self-aware. It's a weird like thing where, I don't know, maybe it's just the internet.
I think it's the more you realize like what you don't know.
Maybe that's, I think when you're in your early 20s, you're just blissfully just like, whatever, I got this. Now that I'm in my 30s, I'm like, do you guys like me?
I was talking to my best friend earlier, and she and I went to high school together, and we were like joking, I'm going to visit her, and you know, we're gonna go to the beach like as soon as I get there. And I was like, I should probably wear shorts, but I don't really want to wear shorts on the plane. And she's just like, oh, just change when you get there. I was like, I could just change in the car, just like we used to do when we were in high school. And I was like, Brittany, we were idiots. Like we would we were driving down the interstate at probably 75 miles an hour because we were late, literally changing while we're driving.
The things, do you ever like randomly have like a memory
I did as a child?
I'm like that?
What?
Like, I can't believe I did that.
I can't believe we did that.
How are we still alive?
I mean, all the time. Yeah.
I love it. We were talking about relationships, and now your road is with Josh, which is incredible.
Another kiss.
It looks like it's going well, maybe.
We're okay, yeah.
I usually like ask about like creative advice and all that stuff, and I feel like that snippet you hit
we went there a
while ago, like as far as big moments and small moments, like I really love that clip. So not to get Dr. Phil, but like, how did you know, like relationship wise, like you guys were the right fit? Like how did that happen? And like your relationship seems like effortless outside of looking in.
Well, it's definitely not effortless.
Sure. It just looks that way. Like it looks so easy and like loving, and you guys are very like not in a gross way, but like very like touchy-feely and like comfortable with each other. Yeah. You know, and that's really like sweet to see. We had a couple over a couple months ago, and like small gestures like that, you know, like you pick up on it, like, man, that's just like that's special. Like it looks like what you guys have is very special, obviously. Yeah. But yeah, like how'd you know? How'd you know she was the one, Josh?
Go ahead.
I don't believe.
Let's get sappy.
I don't believe in the one.
Oh,
yeah.
You're not the one.
I'm not the one.
Dark turn.
I am, however, the one he chose.
Yes,
that was the all-time backfire. I was getting mushy. Sorry for that setup. But please proceed.
I would say, let me see how I want to phrase this.
Hey, arguably, real quick to back that up, because I was more of the camp of like, Sarah is like, she's the one.
Yeah.
There's 4 billion females? Probably not. maybe that we went to the same high school had something to do with it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Proximity?
I would just say like I feel like she's the one, but like mathematically, I mean, maybe.
Yeah.
I would say mathematically, I bet
The
there
odds
was
are against you.
The odds are against
Yes.
you. Like, okay, what are the odds of the one being at the same high school, the same grade, the same taste in music right there? It's like, there's no way, you know?
Yeah.
But like you said, like, she was the one that I chose.
I'm going to go the spiritual route. I specifically prayed for something specific. I had dated a couple girls and didn't go well, and
I hate them.
I don't hate them.
Well, I
They
do.
were a learning curve.
I do, Josh. They sound like bad people.
No.
Just teasing.
I was in church one day, and somebody came up to me who knew my mom, and she said something specific. We were talking about dating and whatever, and she goes, I would encourage you to write a specific list,
Whoa.
a specific prayer list, and give it to God. And I was like,
As far as attributes for your future wife?
yes, correct.
Love that.
And I don't think I'd ever thought about that. So I was like, well, it's not going to hurt.
Sure. Write it down.
Yep. So I got very specific about what I wanted in a woman. And I wanted brown hair.
Yeah.
Start with the superficial.
This sounds like the one to me. Okay, brown hair, check.
That was probably like my only superficial one.
You were like, that's it.
That's all I need.
Yes.
That's all I needed.
I wanted somebody who loves Jesus, who loved God, who thought more about other people than about herself. Somebody who was very creative. Someone, I'm sure I have the list somewhere, but I think it was like 10 specific things. And when I met Lindsay, she like checked every single box. I was like, this can't be a coincidence, right? It must be for real. So, and I didn't want to jump into a relationship when she showed up. So we stayed friends for a year. That was important to me.
Hold on.
Yeah.
Hold on. You found her from a list.
Well,
And
I
then-
didn't find her from a list.
We were,
I said that weird. You found her from like a list you wrote out that checked, let's say these. Was it every? Did it check all
Every
the marks?
box. Every
Okay,
box.
checked every box.
box.
And then you still went. Let's be friends.
Yes.
I think that's honestly like that's smart. You like you pump the brakes. Like let's like make sure we connect. Like Sarah and I, she was like one of my best friends in high school
Yeah.
for like 4 years. We never dated in high school.
Yep.
I wait till we were long distance. I'm like, let's date now.
Oh, great.
So you were friends for a year. Was that why?
Strategic, because I had jumped into so many relationships before that just by going on physicality and looks and what could you do for me?
Sure.
And I didn't want to walk down that road again.
So this one probably felt. This one, Lindsay's right here.
Yeah. This one.
No, I'm sorry. That came across screwed. This one over here, like it was more real.
Yeah.
Like this one's got
Yeah.
this one can, but it has like this is like a real like this could be for real. Like this could be the one.
Yeah.
I mean, friendship is like, the standard of what you would want your marriage to be, right?
Totally.
I mean, because obviously, like, you do experience like having 3 kids, and
Yeah.
it's crazy, and life gets crazy, and then at the end of your kid's graduation time, like, are you still best friends? Like, I mean, that's hard.
Right.
Yeah.
That's hard to do. And so if you're not friends to begin with, then the chances are not as good, right? But so we thought that was really important. Like, if we can't be friends for a year, then we probably shouldn't date.
And it
So-
just so happened
I love that.
she was going through a divorce. So
Yeah.
Right.
she needed that space to be able to trust
Heal.
and heal.
Sure.
Yeah. Yeah.
But there were other people who were like, you're just really, when are you going to ask her out? When, you're really dating,
We were
aren't you?
kind of dating. We weren't
Well,
like
that's
being affectionate with each other or anything like that.
Sure.
But like we were seeing each other, like, we're hanging out a lot. So
Yeah.
you know it's
You know.
right. You can't help the timing. Like
Yeah.
I told Sarah I liked her, and she was dating. She was in another relationship.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I wrecked that one. Whoops. It worked out.
that's so funny.
Yeah.
I remember one time we were coming out of my apartment to go on a picnic or something or go hiking. And we were just like in a happy mood. And I pulled her over and I kissed her on the forehead. And I was like, I'm so sorry.
It's just like an impulse response. And I was
Sure.
like, I'm not mad.
Can't take it, you guys.
But I think like for me, the two like I read a book called Boundaries in Dating because coming out from like a bad previous relationship, I needed to learn how to trust again, and then also like how do I date? I don't know. And two things that he talked about in there were like you need both people to have freedom and also to have responsibility. Yeah. So what that means is like you need to have freedom in the relationship, freedom to be yourself, freedom to do your own thing, freedom to like have opinions, and like freedom to communicate. And so like that's really important in a relationship. But then also the other side of that coin is responsibility. Like we are each responsible in this relationship to be the like potence to move it forward, if that makes sense. Like the power that moves it forward. I'm not the only one working towards a relationship. He is also. And so we're both like working together, and like there might be there's seasons when I don't have as much to give because I'm maybe like emotionally drained or whatever, or there might be seasons that he doesn't have as much to give, but we need to both be responsible to the relationship and be responsible as like partners, you know? Because if only one person is doing all the work, then like it's lopsided and eventually like it'll tower over, you know? So I think those were two things that I was looking for, was that he would be like willing to like put in the hard work and to also like to do things like to surprise me with things. He's so good at that. And I actually sometimes I feel like, oh man, you're better at this than I am now. And maybe not now, but not like true. But he's so sweet with like little surprises and things like that. But then also like he gives me the freedom I'm going next week on a girls trip, like to go see my friend, and like he's not mad about it or like inconvenienced by me or anything like that. Like,
how dare you save all that money I saved?
Yeah.
Like, alone for the weekend, like I will do this.
Yep, go golfing.
Go golfing with friends.
Do you go golfing?
He likes to golf.
I like to golf. I don't have my own clubs.
Oh, never mind. We should go golfing.
Let's do it.
Yeah.
I have a whole bunch of other friends that like golfing.
You should get some clubs.
We've thought about it.
I've thought about it. I don't like to collect stuff in the house.
Yeah, we don't like clutter.
Are you guys like minimalist?
Tiny
we try
bit.
to be. Trying to be.
Okay, we're in the same boat. We're like aspiring minimalists. Like we're working towards it. You know?
Love throwing things in Goodwill piles.
Yes.
I didn't mean to brush over all that. Like,
yeah.
You're just dropping bars on relationships and all that. I was just curious, like because you guys, I forget, like you're so good with each other. In my brain, my head canon, it's like you've been together 10 years. Yeah. It's only been like 2 or 3. Like it's kind of newer. And I've been married with Sarah for 8 years, and we've been together since 2011.
Okay.
So it's been a minute.
Yeah.
You know,
a while.
it's been a while, and I need advice still.
We need advice still.
Right?
Yeah.
Just to keep it fresh, and like I said, our biggest problem right now is like we're in, I would say, a rut of not dating each other. Yeah. You know, which I think it is the season. Middle of kids, it's a job transition. Like
you have basically Irish triplets up there. So.
Yeah, it's and they're mean, and they're mean kids.
they're not mean.
Well, they're bad people. That's one of the.
They're not.
They're not. No, they're the sweetest. Like again, like Nora's going to school soon, and like it just hit me today. Like we were playing Super Mario Odyssey, and I was like, oh wait, like that's only in 2 months she's gonna go to school. Mm-hmm. And on the days I watch them, which will be Mondays and Fridays, like she won't be here.
Yeah.
And it like if I thought about it too much, I'm gonna wreck myself. Like that sucks.
Yeah.
So, whatever. We're getting so sappy on this episode.
Here we are.
Kids and relationship stuff, all that. But you guys are crushing it. All that I'd ask for advice, but I think you.
I think we nailed it.
I think you hit it.
I'm trying to think of any other advice that we've given times to other people.
Yeah, the typical question I do ask people, we'll do it anyways. It's just like I think kind of how we started the episode. You're just in a good spot outside of looking in. You have the paid off house, a strong relationship, doing what you love, but still growing, still challenging each other, still reinventing the way you guys look at money. I think there's just a ton of people out there who would envy what you guys have and where you are. What advice would you give to someone, let's just say 10 years younger, 5 years younger, or even 10 years older, doesn't matter, but want to get to the position you're at right now? How would they slowly work towards that?
Man, it takes time. And I also think people take life way too seriously. What do you think?
I agree. I think people. I'm a recovering perfectionist. And I think people just need to let it go. Like, quit trying to find the one and try to find someone you can just really connect to heart to heart.
Be yourself with.
Yeah. And the other person's going to have to let you be yourself. If that's like screwing up or not being perfect or trying hard and getting things wrong.
Mm-hmm.
Or, doing a dream, let the other person letting them do a dream that they've had on their heart to do.
Yeah.
Instead of just like, no, we're married now. You can't do anything.
Yeah. It's like, we were talking about this the other day. Like, we don't want to feel like we're like 15 years down the line and just like in this like sad place. Like, you feel like younger people look at you and you're like, oh, I don't want to be like you.
Yeah.
Like, we want to live a life that people are like, oh, wow, they're like way too adventurous. Like, yeah, we kind of are. And don't you want to be? Because I don't know, life's just too short. You should live it. But I mean, that doesn't mean, we may have a life that people envy, but it hasn't come with like without sacrifice and
Sure.
like, and also it has struggle. Like, your life will always be a struggle.
Still has struggle.
There's always
Yeah.
struggle, even now, like with us, like struggling with infertility stuff, like sometimes it's hard to find hope, but you have to make choices. Like, I'm going to choose to have hope, even though sometimes I feel like I'm going to die childless. Like, I know this sounds so dramatic, but like, I'm not going to choose to like choose that. I'm going to allow myself to say, you know what, it's okay to have hope. And you know what, if I go to the end of my life and I don't ever have children, like, I'm going to live my life in a way that like I mother other people, So I think that even though life may not always be how we expect it to be, we can like make lemonade out of lemons, you know what I mean? Like, it's so cliche, but like, I mean, use your pain and the bitter things of life to make something fragrant and sweet,
And I think people tend to blow things out of proportion in marriage.
Yeah,
well, I'll just give you an example. Like, Lindsey can be very messy.
I am messy.
And I can be like,
You're just the worst.
I can be like the neat freak.
Yeah.
But if I let that get to me, that's not only going to put a divide in our relationship. It's going to put a strain on me for just, I'm getting frustrated. She walked through the house with
Mud on my boots.
mud on your boots.
I did.
And
It
I
was
was like,
from the wedding we worked, though.
I just swept
We
in
were
here.
working, yeah.
I just swept in here. Where'd this mud come from? She's like, oh,
Isn't
sorry.
it weird, the stuff,
Yeah.
like, you get mad about your spouse over the smallest things? Like, I got mad the way, like, Sarah was rubbing her hands together today. It's like, you're doing that too fast. Like, that was annoying. Like, that's an absurd statement for me. It's like, you should, she was like, and I was like, that's
Bonkers.
pissing me off. But I think I just needed a burrito. But it's you live with someone for 10 years. Just the smallest things can irritate you, and like exactly like chill out.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah. But I have to think of like, where does that come from? Where does
Yeah.
that stem from?
Sure.
Of childhood, of something driving you nuts.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know.
I think it's also self-criticism. Like, if you're critical of your own self, you're going to be critical of others.
That's introspective.
Yeah,
It's true.
Do you guys read a lot? You guys are smart.
we do.
We try.
We read a lot.
Do you read a lot or do you listen a lot?
I listen a lot.
Like, because I'm like obsessed with Audible. And
I would say I listen to more than I read, but
It's
Josh
just-
actually reads it quite a bit. He
I've-
just thinks he doesn't.
I listen to podcasts. I don't read. I don't listen to audiobooks.
I listen
See,
to audiobooks.
I like, yeah, audiobooks like on jogs. It's like you can only listen to so much music. Like that helps. But like I read Atomic Habits and it took me like 3 months. Mm-hmm. And then I listened to it in a week, and I was like, all right, I'm done with the reading.
I would say some books are really easy to read, and other books are way easier to listen to.
Yeah. Especially if it's like read by the author.
Yes.
But if I'm like reading a book, this is wrong, but it feels like I'm wasting time. Like I gotta sit here for an hour and just whatever.
You're like, I need to be productive.
Where it's like, yeah, maybe that's what it is, but it's like I can like exercise and read at the same time. Like, sweet. Like that just feels better, and you retain it. They say the same, so
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yep, I like reading. I like both.
Yeah,
I like both.
I think like if you actually read it, it's more like a relaxing, like rainy day outside, pour some tea, make it an event.
Mm-hmm.
But if I'm like trying to like stay up on books, like I just listen to them.
Yeah.
I don't know. So you do read a lot. Before we wrap it up, what is a good, like, you mentioned that one book. Is there any other like book recommendation besides Dave Ramsey's Total Money Makeover?
I've actually never read it.
No, me
What? What are
neither.
you talking about?
Isn't that funny?
That's not okay. The
You
people-
learn so much from the podcast.
The podcast is great.
Yeah.
I feel like I could be a host on that
You could
podcast.
easily.
Right?
They
All
say the
right.
same thing to everybody.
If you
But
listen
it's
to it
so
a lot,
interesting.
yeah. You're like, wow, other people are just out of control.
We're like, wow, their life's crazy.
What would be the main book recommendation?
Oh, man.
What was the first one? Was Die with Zero?
Mm-hmm.
Die with Zero.
I'm reading 2 books currently. Cal Ripken Jr.'s autobiography called Just Show Up.
Just show up.
It's about just showing up and doing your best. And
That's
Yeah.
most of it, right?
that's most of
That's
90%
most
of it.
Especially if you're scared.
Yeah.
Just show up.
and just do it.
Do you guys still get nervous before like weddings and shoots and stuff?
Me especially. Her
For real?
probably not. Oh,
You get
yeah.
nervous?
Oh yeah, like
No way.
most of the day.
It's so funny because
I feel pretty chill.
you guys both struck me as very chill, non-nervous
Yeah.
people. We first met Josh at a shoot at a guy's house doing like prep, and you just come across very confident, and I was super nervous. You know, so
You're
Was I
both in
there?
the same boat. You're at the other house.
you were at the other house.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
You're at the church house.
Yeah. That's
Oh,
right.
that's where we
This
met.
was like October 23, something like
think
that.
so.
Yeah, I like asking that or knowing that because it's like I can get so nervous for like a wedding or a shoot,
Yeah.
and knowing that like you feel that way too, and you came across so confident, like okay, it's not just me, you know,
It's all internal, man.
it's all internal.
I don't project it to anybody.
No, exactly. Like I think I can fake it well. Like
Yeah.
I can fake.
You seem confident.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I seem confident.
You do.
Yeah. Good. I
You
can.
come across as confident.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can fake extrovert. I think I'm a extrovert introvert. Like I can fake it,
Mm-hmm.
and then once I get home, I'm like done.
I think Josh is an introvert extrovert. I think he's actually extroverted, but he's like, his like fear makes him introverted.
It's true.
That's what I think.
It makes me so happy to learn you're scared too. Like that gives me confidence.
I feel less scared. I think because I've kind of like gotten over a little bit of fear of perfectionism, and also I'm like, people don't like me. I
wrote-
mean, they're probably not very nice.
Wait, what did you just say?
I said if people don't like me, they're probably not very nice people. I know
That's
that sounds a little
No, that's a great way to look at it.
sounds a little
Because I can
like
go, if people don't
pompous,
like
but-
me, I'm the issue, and I gotta fix me.
I mean, sometimes like I know that sometimes my enthusiasm can be annoying, and I think people can see me sometimes
You're
and
not
say,
that way at all.
Well, occasionally there are people who like listen to heavy metal music or have face
Scary
tattoos
people.
that like are like, who is this girl? She's such like a weirdo, and she's probably not genuine. But I actually try to be genuine.
I
so,
get that.
Yeah.
I get that.
Yeah,
I feel like
yeah.
I think I can come across sometimes disingenuous.
Yeah.
Because I'm just trying to be nice, but I mean it.
Yeah.
And I think when you're truly a nice person.
Yeah.
And I think sometimes it can throw people off. Or like, what are you hiding? You know, where one of my like the first guest on my podcast, Kevin, like that was his first impression of me.
Yeah.
It's like, this guy is nice, and I don't know if I buy it yet.
Yeah.
And then 6 months ago, it's like, oh, he's just a nice guy.
Yeah.
You know, not to say I'm some saint, you know, but
No.
like sometimes if you're like overly nice or just a good person, like there's a lot of weirdos
People
out
are
there.
waiting
like,
for the shoe to
people
drop.
can
Yeah.
wait. Like, I don't trust this fella, you know?
Yeah.
So yeah, but you don't come across to me that way at all. Like there's some people I think who are that way, but like you just seem just like a nice, happy person.
She is.
You are.
She's like this almost all the time.
Yeah.
Is
almost.
that exhausting? You know
No.
what? I changed my tune. You suck. Like
suck.
you're just too much.
Too much.
When we were building our backyard fence the other day, I was not having it, as we mentioned earlier.
Right.
And she was like all gung ho, wanting to do it. And
You were in
getting
the
her
mood,
garden,
yeah.
And I was like, I'm going back in. And then I realized that like we hadn't been communicating very well. And I was
Yeah.
like, you need to communicate to me like what you need and let me know. And that was the time I think you kind of broke down and talked about your dad, how you had learned a lot of stuff from him and you wanted to kind of leave a legacy. And I was like,
That got
and she
deep.
told me that,
Yeah.
and I was like, well, guess I'm ready to help with fence. You changed my mind. That was spot on.
Well, I mean, like, some of that stuff is, like, kind of scary to do. Like, building a fence. Like, it sounds really silly. But, like, I mean, you got to, like, get it right. You're trying to save all this money, and you have to get it right. And if you, I mean, you're going to have mistakes. There's a few things about our fence that are not right. If you really look closely, you can see the imperfections. But I think, like, so much of us don't, like, do things that are outside of our comfort zone because it's, like, scary to do.
Yeah.
But, like, if you do it, I mean, it might not be perfect, but you might be like 80%.
You guys were tearing down walls to build one up.
Yeah.
I mean, come on.
You tear down that fence.
It's crazy. You're like, I need you to communicate, and
Yeah.
like you communicated hard. I feel like you gave like 3 locker room speeches already that are just like.
I should be a coach.
Well, that's what's great
should.
about editing this too. It's like I'll edit this probably like 3 or 4 weeks from now because I have like 2 I still got to get to.
Yep.
And I'll forget about it, and I'll be editing it, and be like, that was like that was some good advice. You know, you don't even have headphones on. You're just off the cuff.
Off the cuff.
Off the cuff.
I think going back to the whole relationship and marriage thing, if you're not communicating well, it's not going to work very well. And communication is like the hardest thing to do. Like, we'll be driving in the car somewhere, and she'll be like, what are you thinking? What's on your heart? How's it going? I don't want to talk about it.
Or like I'm like spiraling and I'm thinking about like what would have happened if I didn't marry my ex, or if I did this, that, and the other, if I would have stayed in Minnesota for another year. And then I'm like too ashamed to tell him that I'm thinking about these things. Or like I feel stupid for even thinking about them, you know? And it's like, well, hey, like I'm actually feeling this way. I'm like feeling like, oh, hey, maybe I have regrets, but maybe I actually don't, because I'm like very grateful for where I am, you know? So like those things are hard to say.
It's weird. It's like even when you find like the right person, you still have like those creepy thoughts or just like the past. Mm-hmm. You know, I think everyone's got that.
Everyone.
You know, that past. You know, whatever baggage it is, or just feelings like working through it and doing everything right. Like it's hard, and I think it's important to like, again, outsider looking in. It's like, man, you guys just got it all, you know. And I feel like you overall like 99% do, but like of course it comes with stuff you're working through and have to continuously work at to keep that. You know, I think Josh like you really had a good point where it's like, man, you guys are like perfect. Like it takes work, you know. It takes real like commitment, you know, and all this to say, just it makes me feel good and hopeful where I'm at, you know, because we're in that crazy spot where it feels hard right now. It's like, oh my gosh, like I can't.
It is hard. You're in a hard season.
I was getting ready for the day the other day. I cut the grass. I was taking a shower, and this sounds girly, but I was like, I just want to like hug her. I just want like I was craving a hug, which is funny. And then like I get dressed and I was, all right, I'm gonna go just like a real like I'm gonna embrace you for like a good like 5-10 seconds, and then. As I was approaching it, like a kid cried and she's holding the baby, and I tried to squeeze it in, and the kid's screaming in my face. I'm like, I can't even get a hug in, you know? But again, blessings, all that stuff. But like, it's just weird. This life changes, and you know, like you said, communication and pivoting, and I don't know.
Did you tell her that you just wanted a hug?
Yeah, and she was like, eat shit, dude.
Wow.
Guys,
she did not say that for the record.
She's a bad person. Yeah. I'm obviously very sarcastic. It's funny. Josh and I we're doing a wedding, and like you were saying, he's like very like with gifts and everything, and I feel like I experienced that slightly. Like I feel like you read my mind, just like I needed this over there, or this camera bag brought in. Like you were just very supportive. We had this awesome photographer, Victoria. I forget her handle, but she does great work. And Josh and I are like doing some like camera setting thing, and she came over to ask a quick question. And me just being sarcastic, I'm trying to make her laugh, but I said something like, do you mind? Like, we're busy right now, you know? Like thinking she'd be like, hilarious, you know? And I think she, for a split second, took it seriously.
Oh, no.
And, like, Josh jumped right in. He's like, he does this all the time. He's just joking. You know? And I'm like, oh, my gosh.
He saved you.
He saved me. And I'm like, I was totally joking. I'm so sorry. Like, I was just trying to make you laugh, you know? But, yeah, saved my...
And she's like, this is my first wedding.
I know, right?
It's not. I don't know her. I wasn't there.
My dumbass sarcasm note. So, yes, my wife is great. I love her.
That's so funny.
This has been great.
I was going to say, thanks for doing this. I'm going to attempt to make you tacos.
I love it. I'm ready to eat. I'm hungry.
So this is a day of first. So we have awesome desserts.
Lemon brownies.
The first ever couple dual people on the
wish I had.
podcast. And now we're going to have a dinner date where the pressure is on to make some street tacos that don't completely suck. So
Here
sure
we
they're
go.
if I need help, you got to help me.
I'll help you.
She'll do it.
Thank you guys for coming on and sharing everything you did.
Thank you for having us.
Absolutely. I got a lot out of it for sure.
Good.
And I can't wait to edit it, to listen to it again. So thanks for
Yeah.
coming out and doing this and having a delicious cocktail. This was a lot of
Cheers.
fun. Cheers. Let's have 9 more.
All right.
All right. See you guys.
See ya. That was awesome.
Come on.
The aftertaste is like almost a raisin.